You know that feeling. Butterflies in your stomach, smiling for no reason, daydreaming like a teenager. Falling in love can seem like a magical accident, something unpredictable. But what if I told you, it's not only easier than you think, it's also something you can influence with just a few mindset shifts? In a happy relationship, that's not a fairy tale. It's a system you can follow. In today's Stick Figure episode, we're diving into the surprisingly simple truths behind falling in love and building a happy, fulfilling relationship, without losing yourself in the process. This is especially for you if you're chasing self-growth, balancing work and school, or just trying to stop overthinking your social life. Love doesn't have to be chaos. It can be calm, fun, and effortless if you understand a few powerful ideas. Whether you're single, dating, or wondering if your relationship has what it takes, these tips are for real people in the real world. People who want growth, peace, productivity, and joy all at once. Let's break down the barriers and simplify the process. Section 1. Falling in love is about openness, not perfection. Let's start with the myth that stops most people in their tracks. I need to be perfect before I can attract someone amazing. Nope. Falling in love isn't about being flawless. It's about being open. When you walk around guarded, worried about saying the wrong thing or being too much, you block real connection. People don't fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with energy, with effort, with how they feel when they're around you. So here's your uncomplicated fix. Be present. Ask one more question. Smile 10% more. Share something honest, even if it's weird. Your quirks aren't the problem. They're the gateway to connection. Try this quick mental exercise. Next time you're nervous around someone you like, ask yourself, what am I trying to hide? Then, share a version of it. Watch what happens. This doesn't just help you build love, it builds confidence. Confidence that doesn't come from external approval, but from letting go of the mask. Love begins where the mask ends. Let someone see the real you, not after they've earned it, but before. Section 2. Compatibility is surprisingly simple. Here's why. You don't need to figure out love. You need to understand one thing. Compatibility isn't built on having the same hobbies or favorite food. It's built on emotional safety. Compatibility is about, can I be myself around this person? Do we handle stress similarly? Are we growing in the same direction? Here's an uncomplicated fix. Stop overanalyzing texts and start watching how they show up. Do they respect your time? Listen without interrupting? Encourage your goals? If yes, you've got a green flag. If not, you're not failing at love. You're just collecting data. Think of early love like a job interview. You're not trying to impress them. You're trying to see if your values align. Drop the act. Ask thoughtful questions. What's something you're working on in yourself? What does a good day look like for you? Then listen. Here's the trick. People tell you who they are within the first few interactions. We just don't always listen. Compatibility doesn't mean zero conflict. It means shared effort in solving problems. It means the fight ends with more closeness, not silent treatment. And that's easier to find when you're not chasing a fantasy, you're building a reality. Section 3. Falling in love while focused on career or school. Maybe you're climbing the career ladder, acing exams, building something amazing. How do you make space for love? By changing how you define love. Most people think of love as time-consuming, something that takes away from productivity. But here's the surprising truth. A healthy relationship will fuel your ambition, not drain it. The uncomplicated fix. Set boundaries around your time, but keep your heart open. If someone truly supports your vision, they won't ask you to choose between them and your future. They'll cheer you on while you build it. Start by communicating clearly. My days are full right now, but I want to connect. Can we plan quality time weekly? That's how you blend romance with productivity. Bonus tip. Date someone who respects your calendar. If they mock your goals or make you feel guilty for being focused, that's a red flag. And when you find someone who asks, how can I support you this week? That's gold. Because love doesn't slow you down, it becomes the reason you move forward with more energy. Section 4. Emotional intelligence builds lasting love. Attraction gets things started, but emotional intelligence keeps it going. Here's why. EI means being able to identify your emotions, express them without drama, hear your partner's feelings without getting defensive. Sound hard? It's not if you follow this simple fix. Use I feel instead of you always. Instead of you never listen to me, say, I feel ignored when I'm sharing, and I don't feel heard. Now you're not attacking, you're connecting. Practice this one skill and you'll notice. Fewer fights, deeper trust. More understanding EI isn't about avoiding arguments. It's about knowing how to repair after them. People with high emotional intelligence don't avoid conflict. They lean into it with curiosity, not criticism. You can learn this. Read books, watch videos, practice mindfulness, journal when you're upset instead of venting impulsively. Every bit of growth you invest in yourself comes back to reward your relationship. The secret sauce is consistency, not intensity. Grand gestures are fun, but consistency is the real flex. Want to fall in love and stay there? Here's the simple formula. Small moments plus repeated effort equals deep connection. Here's your fix. Text good morning. Ask, how's your energy today? Offer help before it's asked. Listen without fixing. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just keep showing up. Think of your relationship like a plant. Water it daily, give it light, check for signs of decay. You wouldn't water a plant once a month and expect it to thrive. Same goes for love. Consistency builds trust, and trust, not butterflies, is the foundation of a peaceful, fulfilling relationship. So if you're wondering why things feel off lately, ask, where have I been inconsistent? Then recommit. The best part? You don't need to do this perfectly, just genuinely. Falling in love with yourself. First isn't just a cliche. Here's the game-changing truth. No relationship will ever feel good if you don't feel good about you. Self-love isn't spa days or affirmations, though those help. It's self-respect. It's saying no when you mean no. Yes when it's scary, but aligned. I'm enough even when I mess up. Here's a powerful fix. Create a self-connection ritual. Every day, take 5 minutes to ask, what am I feeling? What do I need? How can I give it to myself? This re-centers your energy. You stop outsourcing love and start generating it. When you fall in love with your life, your purpose, your routine, your goals, you stop chasing people who make you feel less. Suddenly, love becomes something you choose, not something you need. That's magnetic, and it sets the tone for every relationship after. Conclusion: a happy relationship is a skill set, not a stroke of luck. Let's wrap it up. Falling in love and staying happy in a relationship isn't a mystery. It's a set of learnable skills. Emotional intelligence, communication, consistency, compatibility, self-awareness. These are things anyone can improve, no matter your past, your baggage, or your schedule. So if you're someone who's been overwhelmed by love, scared to open up, or tired of repeating the same patterns, take a breath. You're not broken. You're just learning. And learning love is no different from learning music, cooking, or sports. It starts awkwardly, then it flows. Here's your 3-step challenge to take away today. 1. Be honest with one person this week about how you feel, without the mask. 2. Observe someone's behavior instead of overthinking their words. 3. Do one kind thing for yourself every day, no exceptions. Because when you love yourself, show up consistently, and keep your heart open, love doesn't just happen, it grows. One small moment at a time. Stick around, and because next episode, we're diving into how to handle heartbreak and bounce back stronger than ever. Love is easier than you think, and you're more ready than you realize. Let's go build something beautiful.